One of my favorite stories about cost cutting, there are lots. One of my favorite is the way in which we used IP technology. As we started here, first of all, in putting voice over IP on our PCs, on our laptops, because most people were involved in conference calls, exchanging slides, and would sit there with a phone and a laptop, where we quickly identified that there was a convergence opportunity here, and that convergence was to use IP technology. It also helped us address a problem, which was basically when you're sat there on a phone call, on a mobile phone call, it can be very expensive, whilst in front of you there is a cheap alternative. So that was the first kind of phase of cost cutting, and a very popular one. But there was a far bigger opportunity and a far more compelling one, because then we quickly decided that actually it would be even better to have that voice over IP on a mobile device. The migration from the standalone voice over IP to a mobile voice over IP solution came about fairly quickly. And that was the feedback. The feedback came back, which was, yeah, we like voice over IP. We had people who were initially a bit wary of this technology and a bit suspicious. As they quickly started to use it, they realized it's not too bad. And when they saw the savings, it was not too bad and very good. But they then said, but is there now a way we can do this on our mobile devices, so I can still do that whilst walking around, or use that as my de facto device? Because we see the mobile device as what we call the fourth screen. It's the fourth screen they'll use in life. And so basically we put the client onto a Symbian operating system and deployed it rapidly. And again, made that deployment very simple. You give us your ID, and it's an over-the-air deployment. You get it on your device. No work required. Literally, you say yes, and it's done. And the lesson learned there, though, and to get greater user adoption of this, was to, well, two things. One, make it very simple. And two, don't make people think. So, make it an obvious thing that actually to do a mobile voice over IP call is the automatic thing to do. Don't put a decision step in the middle of that. Make it become so obvious that they don't have to think. And therefore they will adopt technology, and they will achieve cost savings without realizing it. So our biggest benefit there has been, one, a very clear cost saving, but two, the cost saving comes at no great discernible change in how they work.